My morning chooch.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, it's 4:20 in the morning. Slept for exactly 0 minutes last night. We're on our way to Wolverine Supplies to go buy myself a new hunting rifle.
You told them.
What?
I told them we were going to pick up a surprise. They didn't say what it was.
Whatever. Random dishwasher to play with later on. Try to get it working. Garbage pick find. Basically, we're making a road trip. It's only 750 kilometers. We're leaving in probably about 10 minutes. Going to pick up some mixed squirts. I was going to wait till after SHOT Show 2015 to buy this gun, but the fact that if I wait, I might see something else I want more. So I decided to go now, get it. Technically, I was meant to have it by Christmas. It ended up being a bit late. So, making a road trip, going to pick it up, and then maybe tomorrow I might play with it. Not too sure yet. Just get ready to jump in the truck and leave. And here we are. We are here. So, it's not too bad. Just passing Sittaboyne River here. Here's the big hill. And there the first road on the right. So, up the hill, but we're staying in the valley. So, yeah. It's not too bad of a drive. It's 8:42 right now. We left at just around 5 o'clock, so it's not that bad. Yep, there's our road right there. So, it's a pretty sweet place. So, would love to do some quadding, like those trails right up there. And that one right up there. Yeah, you can see it's the start. So, mind you, that might be, that's the skeet shooting trap, or what's it called? And there's a sign right there that says Wolverine Supplies, just down the road, because no one can find this place. Yeah. So,
yeah. I like the way they got the bullet in his arrow.
Did they? Oh, I didn't catch that. Yeah, when was it here? We were here in the spring, and this road just around this corner was washed right out. You can see the bank still pushed up from it. Yeah. So, yeah. This right here was washed right out. So,
look at that old truck.
It's not that old. It's like 1980s. So, yeah, look at that, eh? Well, anyway, they're about a mile, a couple miles up, if that. Put away the camera. Of course, I can't do any filming there because they're very strict about that kind of stuff. So, I guess I'll talk to you guys when I get home. And there's the river right there that floods. A little bit of a better view. And yeah, I got my light on my camera.
Follows the road.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, last time we were here, the water was so high. Yep. Yeah, so much better now. Well, here's the bank here. They're just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
So, man, I'm almost tempted to get a house out here somewhere. It's so cheap out here. I seen a couple nice houses for. Yep, that's where we were talking about.
That was underwater last time.
Yeah, that's where. No, it was right up to the top bank. You can see there's a field there. You actually see grass. Oh, here comes the semi truck. So I better shut off my light. I'm going to blind the shit out of him. I'm going to. And we're here. So they just opened. What was it? 40 minutes. It doesn't matter. It just says gun range members only. You caught shooting here without a membership, they cut your balls off.
They better put away your camera so don't get shot.
I can wait till we're up there. I'm just looking at my phone, at the GPS. They don't care as long as you're not in there, but look at the traffic here already at the range, hey?
Yeah. Holy shit, that's packed in here. Right
yeah, well, it's morning. And there we go. I guess I'll shut off my computer. And I just happened to have to stop to film this because that is freaking sweet looking. Man, I love this area. And of course, got the new toy in the back there. Just stuck a picture of it up on Facebook. I know it doesn't really show much, but so some great hunting land out here, but a lot of it's private property, so it's kind of tricky, but it'd be a nice place to go try it out, but that probably won't be till Sunday. Today is still Friday, so anyway, it is 10:53. So a couple more hours, we'll be back, and then after, maybe later on today, I'm going to pick up that 700-pound generator. That's going to be an interesting toy to bring home. Sweet. Well, here we go. We're back. Here it is. Don't know when I'll be taking it out to play with it. Just finished wiping some grease off it, and old man there making squeaky noises with his chair. This has a mount for it. The scope I'm going to be tossing on. It's a Bushnell XLT 1.5 by 6 by 44, so it's just a kind of a cheapy scope, but it'll be temporary until I can afford the $2,000 for the scope it deserves. So yeah, there we go. Got it back. Now we got to play with the dishwasher, but before that, we're going to fill the garage up a little bit more, and I'm going to pick up a generator. So people on my Facebook page already know what the generator is, but how do you like that for your garage there, old man? Some more space? It's only about the size of your toolbox. No, it's a lot smaller than that, like quarter size, not quite a quarter. It's the size of the hood on the tractor, and then a little bit more, and it weighs 600 pounds. So.
And this will be your last project until you get done. Yeah.
Who's talking?
It'll be the last project until you get stuff
done. I have no idea what you just said there. Sounded like you're just a drunk hobo, but.
No, I just got a sore throat.
Yeah?
I said this will be the last project till you get all your shit done.
Yeah. Old man's trying to learn how to edit and post videos. He's attempting to. What's the name of your YouTube channel for anyone that cares?
Drvshaft Drew.
Okay, well, his videos are pretty lame and pretty boring right now, but he's trying to learn how to do more, so. Well, I guess I'll go lock this up in the gun room, and we'll go pick up that generator. Holy crap, I think that semi-truck there needs a wash. Look at that, eh? Just on the way to go pick up that diesel generator, and stop by Subway for a snack, and thought I'd just get a quick shot of that.
A little bit late now.
Okay, so we're just on our way back. Man, it has been almost 1,000 kilometers today that we put on. You can see there's some pretty good blowing snow going across the highway. So, just a little bit of a shot there. Well, the generator's on the back. I'll make a little bit more of a video when I get back, but yeah. Roads are pretty icy, blowing snow, but other than that, actually, it's not that cold out, so it's pretty decent. So we're just hitting the perimeter here, or just Birds Hill, I mean, getting back into this, almost back into Birds Hill. Then I guess we're going to unload the generator without killing ourselves, and maybe I'll start working on it tonight, not too sure yet. Okay, so I'm starting to unpack the generator. It has a couple AVRs here, gasket sets, all kinds of spare belts, bag of brand new gaskets, all kinds of spare parts. Just kind of going through that. And the panels here, which are actually in very nice shape. So, and now here's going to be the fun part once I unstrap it from the back of the truck, is actually getting it out of there. Because it's probably, without that stuff, probably close to 500 pounds right there, so fun. Well, I guess I'm going to have the fun of trying to get it off the truck myself, because my dad's back's pretty screwed up. We used the tow truck to get it in here. We put it up on the tow truck, front wheels, cable went right here. Then I stuck my 2x10 underneath it, and I was able to somewhat wedge it up, just enough that I held it and we slid it on. It was a pain in the ass. Pain in the cock. Now, to get it off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a ramp right on the center, one of those metal ramps, and it's going to slide down on the metal ramp. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of plywood across the floor so it doesn't come slamming down and chip the floor. And yeah, there's a chance that it could get caught on the top lip, but the thing is, the wheels are going to be here, so it's actually going to be above the lip. By the time it comes down to the lip, the wheels will clear, so it technically shouldn't have, it should be fine. And by the time it's hitting there, the bottom should be pretty much at the ground. Again, this thing is almost 500 pounds. So, and it's actually more, but I got some junk off it, so. Maybe I'll set up the camera in case I kill myself, hey? That'd be sweet. Well, and guess what we just realized after a 1,000-kilometer trip? Either the head gasket or that's tire slime. And I'm guessing it's going to be, I know, it's going to be tire slime, but no, actually, I don't see no green up in the walls this time, Dad.
Well, I don't see anything else that would leak in the
tire?
back of the truck.
Well, the thing is, it could have splashed back, but that's green.
No, it came off here, see?
Yeah, I know.
Off the mud flat.
Yeah, so you must have got a nail in the tire.
Remember what I said? I heard that talking about like I got a...
Oh no, look, it's green way up here too.
Yeah, so I probably sealed itself again.
Yeah, but you still got to pull it down and find out, because that's a lot of green that popped out. That's just...
tire's not flat though.
But you still got to try to track it.
That shit works, man. That's twice now.
Yeah, that's that tire slime.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a minute, like last time we actually were wondering what the hell it was, and it took us a few minutes to realize that the tires are slimed. So we did do slime, but yeah, nothing on this side here.
Yeah, might have to restock that pair with more some new slime, I guess.
Yep, that's the second bottle you put in there, man.
Yeah.
Or buy a brand new set of tires for $1,000. Yeah, right. Not yet.
Yeah, I had another flat. I got slime on the ground.
You got what?
That was first, or hit the
If I
round.
use that board, I might could use it to pry it up onto the plywood. Yeah, I think we should have used the lift
Right,
gate.
so you just put the plywood on, we'll roll it onto the plywood, then we'll go.
You're going to put the plywood underneath it when I do this.
Like right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Now, at least if you roll.
This one might go quick, that's the bad thing.
Well, just hang.
Remember, these dollies will go off each way. Now that one,
Okay, let it go slowly.
yeah, but if it gets caught on the back, it shouldn't matter. It should slide down.
No, we'll go slow. Let's caught on the back and that's okay.
No, wait. Okay, the wrap's on good, so.
Well, you just snap the plywood.
Oh, I don't care about the plywood.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it. I'll pull forward now. I'll pull the ramp out from under it.
That would probably do damage to the motor, Ed.
That might wreck your ramp too.
So what?
Well, we can't go any farther left to lift this end.
Or how would I just do
No,
this?
just leave that where it
This
is.
is track. Watch.
It's
Once
not.
I snap it off, we can push it forward.
No, because
Hold it so it doesn't go off the
I
side.
can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere.
Once I snap it, now it should slide right down.
Oh,
That's what
oh, because the wheels are behind the plywood.
the whole plywood I'm bringing down with it.
You gotta lift the plywood thing over the plywood.
Okay, well, I'll use that other board here. Just wait. Yeah, this won't fit.
Yeah, just put it in between your
I know
ramps.
that. That's what I'm trying to do.
Just guide it when it gets the glue over.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the heavier side. Oh, there goes my ramp.
Bent the ramp.
Yeah, bent the ramp.
I told you you should have used 2 ramps. Pick up the freaking thing and let's just lift it up.
No, we'll just drag it off.
Grab an end.
No, move. I'll just drag it
off.
I'll just do this.
Oh, baby.
Just physical.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine, whatever.
Okay, it's off, but now we gotta get that plywood open.
Yeah, I got one of these pillars here, but I'll grab
Yeah,
it.
that's no big deal.
I don't know if any of that even made it on tape, but
Whatever.
that was a bitch. Yeah, this one here bent here, but I can weld that if I really cared.
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's actually in between two pieces of channel, so it can't go anywhere. And even if that broke, it wouldn't affect it.
No, it wouldn't hurt.
Whew. Better look at her there.
Yeah, let's get this thing off.
I'm pooped. I pooped.
I'll be pooped.
Okay, so I just found out this machine is a 2004. Just started looking over it. I noticed some rubber O-rings in the injector line. So yeah, it's gonna leak like a bitch.
Excuse me.
That's better. Anyway, started looking over it and realized that that air filter is black. So you can see the exhaust is pushed down. So there's a few different reasons. I think the exhaust might have been pushed down enough that it was blowing the exhaust underneath the cover. And it could have been just sucking the exhaust back into the intake. Could have been chooching backwards. You know, it's I never seen one that bad before. I've been looking at it. He had it wired up for an auto start. He has his glow plugs, his starter. It has been pretty well chewed. Oops, out of focus. It's been kind of modified a bit, but of course he left all the existing old wires there, so it's not too bad. So you can see, or maybe you can't see that, but I'm not going to go into any details on that. It has a new voltage regulator. And you can see lots of diesel fuel inside there. That does not look good. So it does need a cleaning, that is for sure. Okay, so I just checked out the wiring, kind of taped it up so it's out of the way. Man, there's a lot of diesel fuel. The whole generator head is just soaked in diesel fuel. Have to get some cleaner for that. Just some electronic cleaner I'll probably use on it. Yeah, you can see right out the back of the machine here that it was just blowing the diesel fuel right out the back here. That's why the filter's so plugged up. It was, I guess, chooching itself back in. Yeah, the whole machine's covered. Again, you can see that the guy had just O-rings in there to try to stop the leak. And of course, that's not going to stop freaking, I can't even remember what PSI this machine would run at. Have no idea. He actually has the brand new parts for it in a bag, the old owner. So anyway, so what I'm going to do now is look over it a bit more, and then I'm going to hook it up to a battery and just see how bad the leak is. So I'm actually probably going to crack those 2 lines off first, make sure that everything, you know, is proper, because I know it's just going to leak like a son of a bitch out of there. And he actually has a brand new gasket set for the entire front of the pump, so I actually might just pop that off and check it out. Drain out the oil. Right now the oil looks like it's brand new, but that's because it's been sitting for probably 5 years. So sitting that long, of course, all the junk would have sat at the very bottom. I found out the machine is, I think I said a 2005, so it's actually not that old. Well, I have her just tossed the top cover on it, the door. Going to kick it in storage for a bit. Going to order all the parts I need to just rebuild the injector pump. It's not too big of a deal. Parts are dirt cheap. I was just going to fire her up, find out where it's leaking, but I could tell it's leaking pretty much from everywhere. There is some parts that came with it, but I'm going to go online, get an estimate of how much it's going to cost. I never bothered hooking a battery up to it, checking it or anything right now. I'm not too worried about that, because pretty much no matter what it needs, I'm willing to do it, even if it needed a motor rebuild. So I need one of these machines, so pretty much probably the cheapest one I'll ever find. Again, this one was $500, and seems to be actually in pretty decent shape. So probably won't be seeing any more videos about this. I'm guessing probably till the end of next month. Are kind of hard to say. And as for gun videos, that might wait a month or two, and maybe I'll post a few of those. So sweet. And as for this here's diesel tractor, I pretty much only thing I need to do is get a new drive belt right now. Rig up a few little things, bolt on the dash and the hood. And of course the front end's very floppy, so I need some bushings. But again, that's probably going to wait another month. I am going to be kicking it outside underneath the tarp, and I'm going to be finishing up this one first. Basically the way it is right now, once I get a belt, it'll be running, driving. Just don't have time right now to finish it up. And of course, that's pretty much where it's going to sit. I'm not going to bother throwing the cover on top of there. So this is going to be thrown in storage too until I can order some parts. And I guess I can show this here. Here's some of the spare parts it came with. So that one there is pretty worn out. AVR unit. This is another one here. And of course, there's all kinds of other little parts here. Regulator, rectifier, voltage regulator, all kinds of crap in here. So I've seen a few little problems on it, but nothing I can't fix. So, yep. Probably post a video of that probably in a month or two. Okay, well, it's about 4 in the morning. I've been up officially now for 2 days straight. Time to take a little bit of a nap. So that is for sure this time the end of this video.